Hi, I'm Max James.
And I'm Scott Cooper.
Welcome to the Two Ton Nerds.
It's a variety hour filled with so many magical things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scott, you told me that you have a topic that you would like to talk about, or an article that you'd like to talk about.
Well, I was surfing the internet, and everybody likes weird news. And I figured, that's something we could do here, from time to time, copy everybody else and do weird news. But I found an interesting article. It was actually written the 8th, which I think is today.
Yeah.
So
yesterday.
we might be the one of the very first few people to get a hold of this. It was written by David Moye. As you know, I am a huge fan of David Moye.
Are you really?
No, I just seen his picture on here.
Okay.
But anyways, we all know I'm a huge fan of AOL News, and anything they say must be true. So
Okay.
I'm going to read you his opening quote, or the opening, the story title, and
The article name.
the article name, and I want you to sit there. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about it. Just 10 seconds of complete silence. Article name, Could Ingesting Poo Be Good for You? Okay, now that you had time to think about it, and then let that sit in your head, I'm going to read to you what that means. It says, treating medical patients with feces sounds good. Well, fascist, but some doctors don't think it's a crappy idea. That's a quote from our own David Moye. Not really our own, but, AOL's own.
Gotcha.
He says that recently patients have been suffering from this nasty, what did we say the word was? Because we're not medical people. Clostridium difficile. Or maybe defecile, I don't know, as in defecate, but defecile bug. Commonly known as C. diff. May need fecal transplants or something they're calling transfusions. Which I think transfusions, if people are hearing this now, is a new slang term we can use for something.
Oh, yep.
Any ideas on what that might be, go ahead and forward it to us or whatnot. It says although antibiotics, the actual disease, apparently it's a little bug that patients are catching in hospitals and nursing homes. It's a gastric bug that attacks and causes really, really, really bad diarrhea. Apparently, like just nauseating, terribly, terribly awful diarrhea. They say, although antibiotics are the first mode of attack, a growing number of gastroenterologists, like Dr. Lawrence Brand of New York, believe that in some cases, injecting excrement either by enema or through a gastric tube inserted in the nose is more effective.
You mean it's probably enema.
Oh, it is enema. Holy shit! I'm sorry.
or what?
Or through the nose. So either through your ass or through your nose. I'm guessing. I mean, that's like really. That's just nasty.
I'd rather not be able to see it.
Yeah, it's the point of the matter.
Or
They do say, although it is a last resort, they say it works with a cure rate of 90% for the first time users. So
that means there's 10% out there that gets it again.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Or it doesn't work.
Well, it just doesn't work. I mean, I'd hate to be in that 10% too. You got crap injected through your nose, and the doctors tell you, it didn't work.
We got to do it again.
We have to do no doo-doo for me. I'm sorry. It's just no. Ain't happening. They do say that there are no adverse side effects so far. There's still studies being conducted about it, though. And it's fast, sometimes solving the problem within hours. They go on to say, to knock the drug that's being used for it right now, saying it's really expensive and stuff. And they do screen the people who do supply the doo-doo, as they say. They screen them for AIDS, syphilis, hepatitis, pathogens, and parasites, he says. And
So come on, all nerds,
well, yeah, no, I'm loving this because
Unless you got a promiscuous nerd out there.
yeah, no, I'm loving this because this guy is taking he's actually taking the he's doing what I would do if I wrote this article. He's making so many what's the word phrases out of puns out of it. He's like poosabilities, or it's just this is great. He says the donor stools have been carefully screened as this method may create a new problem for cross-infection in the receiving patient. You know, and once again he uses the word transfusions, which that's my new keyword. That's my quote. It's transfusions. I'm loving that word. And
Sounds like it.
yeah, I enjoy it. At first we did it for the very ill, but now I'm starting to recommend it earlier and earlier, says the doctor. And that is the story I found, and I'm thinking that is hilarious because when have you ever heard a patient say, "Doctor, fill me up with some shit"? I mean,
and actually mean it.
it actually mean it, yeah, and that just strikes me as hilarious. That's probably how you know the world's coming to an
So,
end.
what do you have to have in order to get this?
I told you, what you have to have is this stupid C. diff infection. It's,
At the top.
yeah, I know it's at the top. Hang on, I'm scrolling upwards right now. It's killing, can cause chronic painful diarrhea.
Okay.
Have you had chronic painful diarrhea?
I can't say that.
I've had acid blowing diarrhea. I've had like just disgusting diarrhea. Like when you walk in the bathroom and that toilet hates you. You know? You know that feeling like you don't even think it's crap, you're
A hazmat suit and...
yeah, pretty much. I mean, you might as well just fortify the windows, the doorway, airlock yourself in there. And I mean, yeah, I've had bad, but I can't say I've had like my day was ruined by diarrhea. I can't say that, you know. But I mean, if someone's in that much pain,
You're probably going to have it after you've eaten those Chipotle Angus burgers and things.
Oh, I love those Chipotle Angus burgers.
They're probably going to come back and get you.
If you haven't had a Chipotle Angus burger yet from McDonald's, and I realize some of you are like, McDonald's, that's how you guys got so fat in the first place. Fuck you for saying that. And,
I don't eat McDonald's.
oh, well.
So that just ends your argument there.
I got
those are.
I got fat from McDonald's. I'm not going to sue them either. And instead, I'm thanking them for
making yourself.
making myself this form of a beast you see today. No, the Chipotle Angus Bacon Burger it's quite amazing. I'm falling in love with Chipotle barbecue sauce. And you're probably right. I will end up with explosive diarrhea.
At one time, it's just building it up.
Yeah,
Inside.
probably like all at once. It's just going to explode.
I'm gonna be looking outside my window. It's like, shouldn't Scott's house be there?
The house blows up. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
You know, it's like your mom or someone lights a match. It's like,
Well,
no.
yeah, as I said, well, you'll know if I'm in intense, excruciating pain because I will then be shoving a tube of shit up my nose to see if that works. But anyways, that is the story I found, and
you're sticking to it.
I'm sticking to the story. I mean, I'm gonna favorite this thing, and this thing is awesome. Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
My topic.
Yeah, what's your topic?
I didn't even look up one
Well, why?
because I was too lazy to.
Oh, well, why were you too lazy to then?
Because someone was hogging the computer.
There's 2 computers here. I don't even see what you're talking about.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, my topic of discussion will be: how would you like the world to end?
How would I like the world to end?
Yeah.
Everybody gets C. diff and we all have to have shit blown up our asses.